The 1950s was a decade known for bold, brutalist architecture and some of the flashiest cars in history. With a booming post-war economy, people were eager to fill their homes with shiny new possessions. Automakers competed fiercely to create the most glamorous and eye-catching cars possible. While some cars from this era were stunningly beautiful, others were simply considered hideous. Today, we're discussing the 13 worst American cars in the 1950s nobody wants back. The Rambler is widely recognized as the first successful American compact car, though its appeal wasn't rooted in its aesthetics. Developed by the Nash Corporation, its design reflects a curious blend of automotive and household appliance influences. While Nash engineers focused on the technical aspects, the styling bore a distinct imprint of Kelvinator's expertise in refrigerators. Introduced in 1949, the Rambler's design, characterized by its skirted bathtub body, initially debuted on larger Nash models. However, when adapted to the smaller Rambler, this feature appeared somewhat awkward. The car's enclosed front wheels and rounded forms gave it a whimsical, almost toy-like appearance that failed to resonate with American consumers, accustomed to associating size with status and quality in automobiles. Production of the Nash Rambler spanned from 1950 to 1954 under the Nash Motors division of Nash Kelvinator Corporation. Following a merger with Hudson Motor Car Company in 1954, the newly formed American Motors Corporation continued its production until 1955. The Rambler carved out a niche in the market as the first successful modern American compact car, designed to be smaller than its contemporaries while still accommodating up to 5 passengers comfortably. Under the hood, the Rambler boasted Nash's reliable 172.6 cubic inch L-head straight 6-cylinder engine, delivering 82 horsepower. It rode on a 100-inch wheelbase and offered both manual and automatic transmission options. Despite its engineering prowess and pioneering role in the compact car segment, the Rambler faced criticism primarily due to its unconventional styling. The skirted body, which debuted earlier on larger models, appeared outdated on the compact Rambler. The 1950 Studebaker Starlight Coupe stands out in automotive history for its unique design that sparked both fascination and controversy. Produced by the Studebaker Corporation from 1947 to 1955, this model was part of the Champion and Commander series. Designed by Virgil Exner, formerly of Raymond Loewy Associates, the Starlight Coupe embraced the ponton style, popularized after World War II. What makes the Starlight Coupe memorable is its unconventional appearance, often likened to seeing 2 cars moving in opposite directions simultaneously. This effect is largely due to its elongated hood-like cover over the luggage compartment, reminiscent of an airplane's front. Its most striking feature, however, is the wraparound rear window, a departure from traditional design norms of the time. Unlike other cars with separate side windows, the Starlight Coupe boasts a panoramic effect achieved through 4 fixed glass panels, leaving viewers questioning its directionality. Under the hood, the Starlight Coupe ran on a 113-inch wheelbase and was powered by an inline L-head 6-cylinder engine, delivering 85 horsepower at 4,000 revolutions per minute. It also featured the innovative Studebaker automatic transmission, ensuring smooth shifts and 4-wheel hydraulic drum brakes for reliable stopping power. Despite its engineering innovations, the Starlight Coupe was not universally praised. Its avant-garde styling polarized opinions. Some hailed it as futuristic and daring, while others found its dual-direction appearance confusing. Critics pointed out its departure from the era's traditional teardrop-shaped car designs, which contributed to its mixed reception. The 1952 Nash Healey was a unique collaboration between American automaker Nash Kelvinator and the British Donald Healey Motor Company. This partnership, initiated in 1950 and lasting until 1954, aimed to create a distinctive luxury sports car that combined American power with British craftsmanship. Initially powered by Nash's Ambassador drivetrain, the Nash Healey featured a chassis and early bodies designed by Healey. However, its most notable transformation came in 1952 when renowned Italian designer Battista Pininfarina was brought in for a restyling. Farina's influence on Nash Healey's design was significant but controversial. The aluminum-bodied Roadster received a lower, one-piece windshield and distinctive rear fender bulges, but it was the grille and headlights that garnered the most attention. Placed inboard of the front fenders, these features gave the Nash Healey an unconventional appearance, leading some to liken it to a car in the midst of swallowing another vehicle. Despite the aesthetic polarization, the Nash Healey gained recognition for its performance on the track, notably securing a class win at the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1952 and finishing third overall behind Ferrari and Talbot. Under the hood, the Nash Healey boasted two engine options during its production run. The earlier models from 1951 to 1952 were equipped with a Nash dual Jetfire OHV inline-six engine, delivering 125 horsepower from 234.8 cubic inches. From 1952 onwards, the engine was upgraded to the Nash Le Mans dual Jetfire OHV inline-six, producing 140 horsepower from 252 cubic inches. Despite its performance credentials and unique design elements, the Nash Healey struggled to resonate with mainstream buyers. The daring grille and headlight placement, which gave it a distinct character, ultimately contributed to its divisive reputation. The 1954 Buick was part of Buick's second generation of special models, produced from 1949 to 1955. During this era, Buick gained recognition for its elegant styling and robust engines. The mid-50s Buicks were considered some of General Motors' most aesthetically pleasing vehicles, featuring distinctive details such as stylish portholes on the front fenders and smoothly curved rear wheel arches. However, the front-end design of the 54 models received mixed reviews, often criticized for its drooping headlight bezels and somewhat grimacing grille. These elements contributed to a unique, if not slightly melancholic appearance, leading some to humorously compare the car to Marvin the Paranoid Android from science fiction. Despite the criticism of its front-end styling, the 1954 Buick Special had its strengths. It offered various body styles, including sedans, coupes, and convertibles, catering to different tastes and needs of buyers at the time. Under the hood, it featured the Fireball V8 engine, boasting a displacement of 264 cubic inches and producing around 143 horsepower. This engine choice provided sufficient power for cruising, paired with an automatic transmission that enhanced its user-friendly driving experience. Buick responded swiftly to the feedback. By 1955, the design of the Buick models underwent significant improvements, particularly in the front-end styling. The updated models received a more attractive facelift, which not only addressed aesthetic concerns but also enhanced the overall appeal of Buick cars in subsequent years. The 1955 BMW Isetta, a microcar produced under license by Bayerisch Motorenwerk BMW from 1955 to 1962, represents a unique chapter in automotive history. Originating from a design by the Italian manufacturer Rivolta, it earned the nickname Bubble Car due to its distinctive appearance. Measuring a mere 2.29 meters in length and 1.37 meters in width, the Isetta boasted an egg-shaped body with bubble-type windows that immediately set it apart from traditional automobiles of its time. What truly distinguished the Isetta was its front opening door, which doubled as the vehicle's steering column. This unconventional design choice, while innovative, added to its quirky charm and practicality for navigating crowded city streets. Inside, the microcar featured a single bench seat that accommodated two occupants comfortably, with room behind for a spare wheel on a large parcel shelf. An unexpected safety feature was the canvas sunroof, intended as an emergency exit in case of a collision. Powering the Isetta was the diminutive 236cc 9.5 horsepower two-stroke split-single motorcycle engine. Coupled with a manual gearbox offering 4 forward speeds in reverse, the Isetta prioritized fuel efficiency. In fact, in 1955, it achieved a remarkable milestone as the world's first mass production car to achieve 3 liters per 100 kilometers. Despite its practical attributes and urban maneuverability, the BMW Isetta divided opinions due to its unconventional appearance. Resembling a bug with its rounded shape and bubble windows, it elicited both admiration for its space utilization and criticism for its aesthetics. Designed amidst the flamboyant aesthetics of the late 1950s American cars, The 1958 Edsel stood out for its polarizing appearance. Despite the era's penchant for bold styles, the Edsel faced harsh criticism, particularly for its front-end design. Whether it was the larger Citation and Corsair models or the smaller Ranger and Pacer, all Edsels shared a distinctive, widely mocked front grille and wide-set headlights. Publicly, it was likened to a horse collar, while privately, its appearance drew even more unflattering comparisons. The car's profile, especially noticeable in the convertible variant, raised eyebrows for its proportions, prompting speculation about its structural integrity. The Edsel's large convex quarter panels contributed further to its distinctive, albeit cumbersome, appearance. Beyond aesthetics, the Edsel faced issues with build quality, adding to its notoriety. This combination of design missteps and production challenges contributed to its swift decline in popularity. Named after Edsel Ford, son of Henry Ford, the Edsel was introduced with aspirations to compete with Chrysler and General Motors, aiming to capture a larger market share. However, the public's reaction to its styling quickly sealed its fate. Despite offering a range of engine options, including V8s for power and a more economical six-cylinder variant, the Edsel failed to resonate with consumers. Ultimately, the 1958 Edsel's brief production span of just 3 years, from 58 to 60, underscored Ford's realization that not every innovation would find success in the marketplace. The 1956 Studebaker Hawk was part of a series that followed the acclaimed designs of the 1953 Studebakers, crafted by Robert Bork at Raymond Loewy's design studio. Those early models were celebrated for their striking aesthetics. However, the 1956 update took a controversial turn in its design philosophy. The 56 Hawk featured a distinctive tombstone grille that starkly contrasted with the smooth lines of its predecessors. This grille design became a defining feature, but was met with mixed reception due to its unconventional appearance. Moreover, the exterior suffered from an excess of chrome detailing, which, rather than enhancing the car's elegance, cluttered its facade. The small tail fins on the 56 model were criticized for being vestigial, too small to be functional yet prominent enough to disrupt the car's overall symmetry. Under the hood, the Studebaker Hawk offered several engine options across its variants. The flagship model, the Golden Hawk, boasted a robust Packard 352 cubic inch V8 engine delivering 275 horsepower. This made it one of the fastest cars of its era, despite the controversial design choices. The Skyhawk variant featured a 289 cubic inch V8 engine with 210 horsepower, providing a balance of power and performance. For those seeking a more economical option, the Powerhawk came equipped with a 259 cubic inch V8 engine generating 170 horsepower. Meanwhile, the entry-level Flighthawk housed a Studebaker Champion six-cylinder engine producing 101 horsepower. Critics and consumers alike found fault with the 56 Studebaker Hawk, primarily due to its bold styling decisions. The tombstone grille, excessive chrome adornments, and awkwardly small fins did not resonate well with buyers looking for sleek and cohesive design elements. The subsequent models, like the 58 Golden Hawk, continued to polarize opinions, with its powerful supercharged V8 engine overshadowed by what many perceived as chintzy aesthetics. The Packard Hawk variant, characterized by its Citroën DS-like fiberglass nose, further underscored the challenges of balancing innovation with public taste in automotive design. The 1958 Oldsmobile 98 was a part of General Motors' lineup during an era known for its extravagant and flamboyant automotive designs. However, Oldsmobile seemed to have taken this trend to an extreme with their styling choices for this particular model year. The car was adorned with an excessive amount of chrome, appealing to enthusiasts of shiny metal but overwhelming to many others. From the front to the rear, the body trim shop's design seems to have gone unchecked, resulting in a visually chaotic appearance. The headlights featured a unique Speed Streak mascara design, which divided opinions. Some found it intriguingly bold, while others saw it as overly dramatic. Along the quarter panel, model train-like tracks added further clutter to an already busy design, contributing little to the car's overall aesthetic appeal. On the trunk lid, a random assortment of oddly shaped chrome pieces was placed seemingly without cohesive design principles, creating a disjointed look. Under the hood, the 58 Olds 98 offered various V8 engine options, delivering respectable power despite the potential drag from its heavy chrome adornments. Despite its technological advancements and powerful engines, the 1958 Oldsmobile 98 gained notoriety for pushing the boundaries of automotive taste. Its excessive chrome, unconventional lines, and jarring details contributed to its reputation as one of the most visually challenging cars of its time. The 1959 Ford Anglia, with its awkward proportions and unconventional design choices, endured stoically for nearly a decade. The Anglia's sagging roofline, reverse-slanted rear window, and short trunk combined into a visual mishmash that puzzled onlookers and perhaps contributed to Britain's preference for public transport over being seen in such a vehicle. Introduced in 1959 and produced until 1967, the Ford Anglia 105e marked a significant arrival in the UK automotive landscape. It represented Ford's first major effort from their Birmingham R&D Center, where designer Elwood Ingle downscaled the iconic Thunderbird styling cues into a compact form. Its distinctive front end and rear reverse windscreen added to its unconventional charm. Inside, the Anglia accommodated 4 adults with front bucket seats and a rear bench, prioritizing practicality over luxury. Under the hood, the Anglia featured a fuel-efficient 1.0-liter Kent engine generating a modest 39 horsepower. This power was channeled through a 4-speed manual transmission, propelling the car to a top speed of 75 miles per hour. Despite its divisive styling, the Anglia gained popularity for its affordability and practicality, becoming a common sight on British roads of its time. The 1959 Studebaker Lark was introduced as a cost-effective alternative to larger cars, embodying a style that seemed to reflect its budget origins. It was conceived during a period where affordability was paramount, potentially earning it the nickname Studebaker for its unconventional appearance. Produced from 1959 until 1961 under the Studebaker Packard Corporation, it later reverted to simply the Studebaker Corporation in mid-1962. The Lark cleverly utilized the body shell of earlier full-size Studebakers from 1953 to 1958, focusing on practicality and cost efficiency. Visually, the Lark departed from contemporary American car norms with its somewhat uneven design. Available in various body styles including two-door coupes, convertibles, sedans, and station wagons, it accommodated up to 6 passengers comfortably and offered ample storage space despite its compact size. Engine options included a 6-cylinder Lark 6 and an 8-cylinder Lark 8, with fuel efficiency ranging from 16 to 23 miles per gallon depending on driving conditions. However, the Lark faced criticism for its handling issues, particularly with the V8 versions experiencing understeer due to their weight. Its design was also considered outdated compared to other American cars of its time, contributing to its inability to compete effectively with the rising popularity of Rambler vehicles. In 1953, Kaiser Motors Corporation introduced the Kaiser Dragon, a distinctive model based on their second-generation Kaiser car. Known for its unconventional design, the Kaiser Dragon featured a double-arch windshield and the unique Darrin dip on its rear doors, setting it apart from the other cars of the era. However, it was the '53 Dragon that truly pushed the boundaries of automotive styling. The exterior of the Kaiser Dragon was particularly striking. It boasted an embossed and padded dragon skin vinyl roof, which gave the car a textured appearance. Adding to its luxury were gold brightwork accents and an interior adorned with a pen and ink drawn bamboo pattern on the vinyl upholstery. These features made the Kaiser Dragon polarize in terms of design, garnering both admiration and criticism. Positioned above the Manhattan model, the Dragon aimed for luxury. It was exclusively available as a 4-door sedan, emphasizing comfort and elegance. Standard features included a hydromatic automatic transmission, power steering, an electric clock, and a radio with a rear speaker. The interior boasted front and rear center armrest, numerous courtesy lamps, heater, tinted glass, and even 14-karat gold-plated hood ornaments and fender nameplates. Personalized nameplates on the glove box door and padded interiors added to its bespoke feel. Under the hood, the Kaiser Dragon was powered by a 226.2 cubic inch supersonic L-head inline-six engine producing 118 horsepower. Despite its luxurious appointments, the Kaiser Dragon faced challenges in the market. Its bold design choices, including the dragon skin vinyl roof and extensive use of gold trim, divided public opinion. This, combined with its high price tag compared to competitors like the Buick Roadmaster, limited its sales success. The Hudson Jet debuted midway through the 1953 model year, entering the compact car segment to rival the popular Nash Rambler. Hudson, renowned for automotive innovations like enclosed car models, left-side steering, self-starters, and dual brake systems, brought its legacy to the Jet. While it shared basic suspension and chassis features with larger Hudsons from 1946 to 1957, utilizing coil springs at the front, leaf springs at the rear, and tubular shocks, the Jet departed from Hudson's distinctive low step-down design. It sported a 105-inch wheelbase and featured one-piece glass windows in both front and rear. Despite its engineering pedigree, detailed engine specifications remained scarce, but the Jet upheld Hudson standards. Despite these attributes, the Hudson Jet struggled due to a downturn in compact car sales in the early 50s. It failed to achieve the market dominance enjoyed by the Nash Rambler, which overshadowed its sales performance. Ultimately, despite its innovative features and Hudson's automotive heritage, the Hudson Jet faced challenges in a competitive market environment that favored its competitors. The Kaiser Darrin, officially known as the Kaiser Darrin 161, was designed by Howard Dutch Darrin and manufactured by Kaiser Motors for the 1954 model year. It remains notable for its innovative design features. Built with a fiberglass body, it was the second American car, following the 1953 Corvette, to utilize this material. One of its most distinctive attributes was its sliding doors, which smoothly glided into the front fender wells, giving the car a sleek and sophisticated appearance. Despite its unique design, the Kaiser Darrin faced challenges in performance. Powered by a 161 cubic inch F-head six-cylinder engine, it delivered 90 horsepower and featured a 3-speed manual transmission with overdrive. However, it fell short in performance compared to its European counterparts, such as the Nash Healey and Triumph TR2. Production of the Kaiser Darrin was limited, with only 435 production models and 6 prototypes ever being built. Various factors, including financial difficulties within Kaiser Motors and a destructive snowstorm that damaged a significant number of cars, led to the cessation of the program. The Kaiser Darrin was critiqued for its high price tag, which restricted its market appeal, and doubts about Kaiser's long-term stability affected consumer confidence. Additionally, while its sliding doors were innovative, they presented practical challenges. Ultimately, despite its striking design, the Kaiser Darrin struggled to compete in performance with its European rivals, contributing to its reputation as a pioneering yet flawed automobile of its era. These 13 cars in the 1950s represent a mix of ambitious designs and unfortunate outcomes. From underpowered engines to impractical features, they illustrate a decade of American automotive experimentation. Which of these cars surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing automotive histories.